You send a text to a friend, you see the read receipt, and then nothing. Or maybe you speak up in a crowded meeting, and your idea is met with total, unbroken silence. Logically, you know you are perfectly safe. You're sitting in a climate-controlled room. But your body reacts like you've just stepped off a cliff. Your heart rate spikes, your palms sweat, your stomach drops. It's a completely psychological event. There is zero threat of physical harm, yet the suffering you experience is immediate and intensely physical. When you spend your life in chronic, paralyzing anticipation of this specific type of pain, we call it social anxiety. To understand why an unanswered text message can make you feel physically ill, we have to strip away the modern world. We have to look back to a time when social rejection was a literal death sentence. For the vast majority of human history, the environment was incredibly hostile. Surviving it required constant, unbreakable integration within a tribe. Getting kicked out of that group meant losing everything. No access to shared food, no shelter, no protection from predators. Because of this, maintaining group harmony became a matter of life and death. Making a social mistake was quite literally as dangerous as walking up to a hungry lion. The human species needed an internal mechanism to actively stop individuals from taking risks that could lead to exile. Evolution had to build an unmistakable alarm system, something loud enough to force you to course-correct your behavior before the tribe actually voted you out. Human survival ultimately demanded a biological warning system so powerful that a single social failure felt exactly as dangerous as a physical attack. But building a brand new warning system from scratch takes time, and early human brains didn't possess a dedicated neural network specifically for processing social mistakes. Evolution simply borrowed existing hardware. This animated map isolates the brain's physical pain network. When you break a bone, this matrix lights up, signaling damage. Remarkably, brain scans show that during social rejection, this exact same network illuminates identically. Because of this anatomical overlap, your body literally cannot distinguish between the emotional pain of being left out and the physical pain of an injury. The hardware processes both threats the exact same way. Biologists refer to this as an evolutionary mismatch. Our environment has changed completely over thousands of years, but our brain's hardware is still running the original code. Modern social anxiety is simply outdated survival software. Your brain treats a silent meeting room with the exact same mortal alarm as an eviction from a prehistoric tribe. Think back to the intense fear of rejection you experience in your own everyday life. Experiencing this kind of social anxiety doesn't mean your brain is broken, weak, or flawed. A hypersensitivity to social cues and rejection actually proves your brain is working exactly as its successful ancestors designed it to. You inherited a highly tuned survival mechanism. Gaining this intellectual understanding gives you something crucial: cognitive distance. When a panic response hits, you don't have to get swept away by it. You can intentionally categorize the racing heart and the dropping stomach for what they actually are. They are false alarms triggered by a prehistoric brain, rather than a genuine modern threat. Recognizing social anxiety as an evolutionary ghost story is the first step in dismantling its hold over our modern lives.